with the.
Thank you.
All right.
Without. That being here.
It didn't go as planned, I
I think so either.
Well,
Nothing does.
We'll talk about it.
talk about it.
Yeah, I'll talk about it.
don't. Okay, so we can go ahead and,
Get your bill marking. We might not be able to have a meeting.
Are we gonna be short?
Do you hear me?
why, both of them, all three of them are not gonna be here?
Well, Junior is probably not.
No, you're
Yeah,
not.
he tried to call me today, but I never got back with him.
So where's Junior's, I'll work on Junior's,
He
You don't
hasn't
give
been in.
him a.
oh, you don't give him anymore?
Well, by the way, I was not able to find anything in my search about
Or contract.
the contract, yeah, so what, I haven't done it yet, but what I intended to do, since there've been several different attorneys involved, I'm just gonna send out an email to all of them and say, hey, if you have anything in your files that I was not able to access, please provide it.
The last thing I have is 1998.
Well, that's a year or two ago.
That's a couple.
Not sure if that's a record or a historical document.
Well, I have 1978 is the next one.
Yeah, cool shirt.
About 90% of my wardrobe.
Grunt style in general, yeah. Pretty good. 9-line grunt style or.
I got, a 9-line, I got, an outfit, there's a few other ones, it's just smaller companies. I'll order something, you know.
Yeah, you served
Mhm.
and
I was 9 years in the National Guard.
Crazy hard to
Don't serve now, right?
what was your own?
Yeah.
Forever.
You stay at home too.
Oh, I don't know. Who does our bills at home? 'Cause the bills all day and I don't want to do them anymore.
You don't have $100.
Yeah.
3 years,
I'm saying like.
started out in logistics,
Most 300.
mostly the supply side, although.
This one.
While I was in, it kind of blurred between supply and transportation, they kind of merged and they came apart again, you know. But then after a few years of that, I cross-trained into ops and I was, their battle manager, they call it, scoped up on AWACS.
So yeah, I enjoyed driving trucks and everything, but I did think about getting into this supply and, logistics side, but I just didn't want to reclassify.
Sure, that's kind of a pain, especially when you get something that you, number one, you know, you enjoyed it. But that was a dangerous occupation and, yeah.
Is it weird that the gazebo is $176 for electric? Is that normal?
Yeah, because that's the street lights.
Street lights. are good, too.
Okay.
We tracked that down.
Both those
Yes.
vehicles come
I
with.
still haven't been able to get a hold of anybody to get out
Yeah,
and
I
fix
did,
that.
we did, you know.
Electric is
So
going to the
what I did in
ground.
the Air Force was, you know, everybody jokes and it's not untrue, because when I was flying, I mean, we were staying at hotels and eating in restaurants from.
Yeah, I've been in the Air Force hotel.
But, I did a lot of years in what we call ground tax, which was the same job, but we did it at ground unit, so.
White might be on his
Yeah, we
way
had
back from Richmond.
Trucks, big green boxes,
So
radars,
this-
guns, you know. The whole 9 yards.
Okay.
I thought about transferring over to.
I know I went down through and made sure everything was in here.
I won't take a crossroads of getting out, staying in.
Yeah.
Transfer somewhere else.
Show us some.
I ended up. just
They're not in
getting
the, there's ones on here, but they're same number, but they don't order sometimes.
And I even clicked to put them in order
Yeah.
and it never happened.
I can definitely relate to that. There were years because of my career field. I measured my home time in days and my gone time in months. You're just gone all the time. Either Iraq, Afghanistan, or any one of 100 other things, counter drug stuff down south, because we were radar, you know, that's what we did.
I was stationed out in Everett for 4 months at one point.
Yeah. I consider myself, my wife and I, not really joke about, you know, we're one of the few people we know who actually stayed married after all that. Just wasn't real common, as you were aware.
I've only got, a couple friends that are still married to the same people.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, 32 years this year.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
I got 48.
Yeah.
Oh, congratulations.
I said to my wife, 32 years of holy deadlock. I mean, wedlock.
Gridlock is.
Hey, you guys are being recorded. You guys are being recorded.
Oh, I told her that straight up.
She's over here listening to you.
Might not see
Yeah, she
50.
could be, I don't know.
My
My doors will be unlocked when I get home, house is dark.
Yeah, this is, you gotta be able to do it.
Oh, yeah.
Steve said all the time that he married me for a tax lawyer.
So you don't make it to the,
A lot
into
of,
these digits and,
Yeah.
a lot of soldiers are married
All
for
of
that.
them.
Yeah. Yeah, and, you know, I mean, a lot of them disappear,
Yeah, sure.
inherited disappear.
Yeah, 36.
My oldest son, actually, he just got medically retired, he was
Been losing my
82nd. Out of Bragg, well, yeah, Bragg, slash Liberty, slash
Better
Bragg
now.
again,
Oh, yeah, that was stupid.
yeah. So
What are you looking at,
Bragg,
Jeanette?
you know,
Fine, and
Say it again.
and he had a couple back
Fine.
jumps and they had to
FOH.
class him because he couldn't stay in infantry.
Oh my gosh.
Moved him over and how to,
second page, 6569, fire department.
you know, machining, welding, that sort of thing, and an NCO. So as soon as they qualified.
It's not
they sent
like
him
a
back,
flash
He went right to.
Drive, that's just what it's
F3 and
called.
Was just working.
Okay.
I asked the same
He never
thing.
really got to do
I was
that.
like, is this a game?
My youngest son was, my oldest was active duty, my youngest was, we were out in Idaho, and he joined the Idaho Guard out there, he was Calf Scout. So you can imagine, I got one son that was airborne, the other Calf Scout, and, you know, oh, you suck, no, you suck.
After my divorce, I was signed up to do a contract drive.
Hmm.
The semi drivers over there that we were protecting, they're making, depending on how long they've been doing it, between 120, 150,000 a year.
Exactly, I was just like, I mean, it was like, okay, so I'm going over here, I'm the one who's getting shot at, I mean, they're getting shot at too, but
They're not targeting the KBR trucks, they're targeting the actual military.
yeah, they're turning to military vehicles because they want to, yeah, well, if they're lucky enough to actually take a convoy out, they want what's in the KBR.
I think I get through all those.
Yeah, that doesn't happen. I mean, that's what we did, I did air support over there. So we can usually get you air assets pretty quick if you need it.
We were only in there were a couple small gunfights and a couple pretty big fights.
Yeah.
Everybody thinks on the line.
Yeah, the gunfights, I mean, I don't know what your opinion was, the IEDs what worried me much more than the gunfights. Gunfights, you got time,
Think about that though.
yeah. No, I mean, yeah, I mean, you're just, like IEDs, you're just, okay, there you go.
Yeah, we were pretty good at catching them though. We had, actually got awards, because we had such a high, percentage of fines.
Yeah,
So we
seeing
got,
the
yeah, we got.
wires or the dead donkey along the end of the road or whatever it is.
I mean, can you think that
Did you guys have the, what was that called, the Warrior, that jammer thing?
we had the radiator boxes
Yeah,
in Afghanistan, and
Yeah.
we had the radiator boxes that stuck out 10 feet.
yeah,
And
those things,
in Iraq, we had all the big things.
yeah. In Afghanistan, the jammers,
We still had the old 800 series when we were in Afghanistan.
those
My
things
knees
were
were
more
shot because of
problems.
those things.
They didn't help the troops who were in the convoys, but they destroyed my comms with my aircraft. I'm like, really?
I mean, I don't know how many times my knees just got jammed up against the frame, the window sill. Bleach spring, all wet, all sorts of.
So Wells had,
Yeah, a little rough on the back, rough on the knees, sure.
Wells had, are the lights for the street lights,
Yeah,
had the
Bulbs.
bulb?
yeah.
We went out, got the bulbs, now we're replacing them ourselves.
They just were able to get it, that,
Well, we got our bucket truck, so we can do it. but-
yeah.
I didn't even know like
Hire
Wells,
somebody.
Yeah.
No, it's big.
Kneecap.
Yeah, electrician.
I know they cover, I mean, they carry a little bit of everything, but.
Yeah. I'm just grateful they found him, that they didn't have to order him.
Sorry, dude.
They're gonna carry back on.
He does fine, he's good.
Yeah.
Like, he's also wiring up all four corners of the pool party.
Oh, wow.
And he's taking care of all the Cambridge and.
All over.
Well, that's like us, we've got, we turn away so much business every day. We really do.
When you know you're good at your job.
Well,
Can't
I mean, I hope we're good, I think we are, sorry, council, I think we are. But,
Well, I'm sure if you word would be out, you wouldn't be as.
yeah, but a big
So
part of it
this-
is, you know,
this-
just.
This is $1,458
Especially in
for
rural county. People start practicing,
1,257,
they're staying in the cities because they can make. a lot
the
of
street
money.
lights, so what's the gazebo?
He's up in-
Gazebo with streetlights, so that's probably that one, and the other streetlights are down here.
Oh, Dayton, okay, Dayton's got pretty good law school.
Yeah, he went.
$1,458?
IUV or IUND or something like that. He went-
Because it's
Like
going
a
into,
kid when he-
Where's that at?
That's
They-
right.
law school there.
Going into the grade.
Yeah, that's right.
Shoot.
Yes, yeah, it's not, doesn't really matter.
I don't-
Wait, sorry, I don't know all the
they're
degrees.
supposed to be coming out to fix it.
A lawyer.
They should give us a
Yeah,
rebate or something.
yeah, considering that they knew about it last year.
By the way, my opinion on this, no. I'm not sure, I haven't looked that up, I'm not sure why he would need authorization from prosecutor to do it. If he thinks there's
Just
this.
that.
Take it to the whole prosecutor. Maybe he's trying to prevent the position, I'm not really sure what it is. I'll have to do a little research and see why they specifically refer him to the council for permission. That's a little,
That was in the email, this part.
yeah,
to the prosecutor.
and that's fine. Again, you know, that's why I tell anybody, everybody came to me and said, "Oh, I'm gonna go to the prosecutor." Call the police, you can call the prosecutor, call the president, I don't care, you can call.
So what's this?
I got nothing to hide.
The fire department ordered,
What is it?
fire department sign?
It's the, they put the letters down, the missing letters down and put a sign up.
Up above the door?
Yeah, it's the fire department logo. Instead of the words,
I hadn't noticed that.
we gotta get up there.
We
Move it 4
They
inches.
should say we can't do it with one rebate.
Is there,
I think we can with two people.
were you gonna do?
We can't, we couldn't do two.
About the maintenance of the truck and procurement of the truck here. How do
So just a,
you think, is this all for the plan?
he was,
And
what is called having.
So the serpentine belt and stuff, what police department is that for? I mean, what,
That's for them.
2018 Ford,
No, it's,
The newest one.
That'd be the expedition,
uh,
Explorer.
Yeah.
which
what
is,
Tahoe?
No,
I don't know them different.
Ford, that's what he's
Yeah.
driving now.
I thought it was the newest one, cause I.
It is, it's the newest one, yeah. The
before,
one that was,
before the engine?
no, that's this. That's the one he's driving right now.
The
That's
Chevy Tahoe is the one that he just got rid of, or whatever,
getting work on.
or getting work.
That's on the Tahoe.
This is my.
The one,
It can be.
The Explorer.
I just-
so this is one he's driving now.
Yes.
I have an idea, by the way, about.
If it's the Ford, yeah, that's the only.
It
Ford
says-
I got.
2018 Ford Police Interceptor Utility.
If it's 40, yeah, that's the only 40.
That's the one he's driving now.
Just
Mhm.
offenders and prosecute those, you know, we'll go after the. But I mean, it would I would be full-time job to me and it would break you guys' bank.
Even now.
For all But I think if we're able to enforce a few, then people would probably come back and start paying them. But if there's no chance.
It's just like they don't care.
Well, I mean, they either, well, either don't care or they can't afford it,
Mhm.
which is, part of the point.
That's
We're
probably
not
the
trying, you're
biggest
not
part.
trying to make the problem worse. But you have to be careful about selective enforcement, so we'd have to have some criteria, like the oldest one or the largest, something that is fair,
No. It's still on my pencil. That one.
Why don't we do this?
Why would I get my mail? Cause it's full.
For next time, or,
I thought it on there for last time, I think the last 3 or 4 days.
well, no, we
Yeah,
haven't
left it all
agenda,
on.
so.
She stopped by happy to know what she really said.
Do you usually get minimum bill?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Your yearly
Well,
minimum?
again, I
What's your
think,
new minimum?
104.
Huh?
104. 4,000.
I know, but what is it?
if we
What's
get,
your
if we
majority?
get four or five of these pushed through and people, get judgments against them and put liens on, that sort of thing, then people will start. doing a lot of It's a small town. You will know,
I
we're,
guess I'm gonna go get my.
to get out the door.
Cause only people have.
I know where I'm going. I'm
Zeros
doing
and call.
at one time. On the
They
video.
said I didn't send it because I.
And he said, hi.
She had to step on.
I was-
Well, you're right here in the middle of town.
Yeah.
I know it's not hard.
Oh, we did, right.
I was in the Cambridge City Canal Days parade with the fire department.
And one of
Because
the little
everybody was
kids
in
in
training,
training,
so there was nobody to throw candy.
when I'm making.
So they asked me to
stuff on it,
go.
stuff
When there was.
This one.
Mhm.
Not with their.
Oh.
No,
That
How
one.
can there be so much bad blood between two fire departments that are 3 miles apart? Yeah,
And it just has not.
I got 3 words for them. Get over it.
Yeah.
All right, 3.
We've said that a few times. But I was,
So then, no.
throwing candy at kids and everybody that I knew was, I kept hearing, oh, here comes Milton, here comes Milton. And then one little boy, I told you guys this morning, made my whole day. That's a girl. I said, I sure am, buddy. And I threw candy. Arm.
Oh, an old candy throwing injury.
Yeah, softball. I blame it on softball, not blaming it on candy at all. But it
It's
was
like
fun.
now, like when I was younger, I get an injury because we're out playing football or, we're out in the obstacle course. Now I get a sneezing injury. Slept on my side injury.
Yeah,
Still gotta make it sound dramatic when you tell the story though.
that's right. I don't know how many times I've been in here and I'd sneeze. Oh, I got a cramp. Awful.
I said I blew a gasket.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
So McPrinting, General Fleets equipment for 180-150 for alteration?
Alterations.
What's that?
It's for Matt's stuff. What's it called? No, Bartley.
All of them's in there.
What do they call it? Reserve.
There's officer,
Yeah. Couldn't think of it.
Oh, this is Matt Barb.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't pay for this.
I was, I had an appointment down at a senior center. They had this year, but this, I was talking about the meeting there and realized I had my notebook, but I walked out without this, almost got that locked up in there overnight. Be getting a whole lot of other work.
Things are real bad.
Yeah. I gotta go back to the line.
That's Cedric's, like.
A lot of work there.
We'll make a decision on that.
I'm gonna. get her.
I don't know.
Cedric won't be here, he's in training.
We know who's gonna make the motions instead of that.
Right here, yeah, I know. Well, I need three.
Hugh was here at our last board meeting.
No,
Down
you probably just, sorry. I'll change it. Yeah, it probably just continued, followed by word.
Is he still in the hospital?
Who?
You.
No? Was he?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. For what?
Oh, his heart, wasn't it his heart? Didn't they say something about his heart?
Not to me.
I saw it on the group thing, that they put Junior in the hospital.
I mean, he was,
I'll check.
What's that?
Did I miss something?
I just saw him a few days ago.
I just talked to him.
Maybe my
think
phone's
it's Friday.
messed up.
I think it was Friday, just last
Because the last time it was the day after everybody else talked that I got my.
Well, I
text, so
think
don't
it
know.
doesn't surprise me with Verizon down in town every day, 10 times a day.
'Cause I thought, what's he planning for today?
No, it's Xfinity down 10 times a day.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's gonna.
Both. Cause my
Sometimes
Verizon's
I got
been
the
down.
notice and everything worked on mine except for the cameras on my phone. TV was still on, and computer was still on. Maybe it's not. Yeah, sure, coming.
So I had a concerned citizen come in today about the trailer park on the south side of town. And I called Junior about that and I said, you need to let your friends over there know that
They're not mowing it.
they just, she said that they came and mowed it late last week. But they were talking, it's advertised for trailers back in there.
Oh,
And I said, Junior, that's against our ordinances past a year.
yeah, it's been a year.
So he put the brakes on that.
And the last time we were over there, it was like a foot high.
Yeah, she said that they just mowed it.
I mean, behind the house that's for sale.
No, that old trailer on South.
one,
You know, the one that Radcliffe's lived in.
Yeah, where DJ owned that group, yeah.
He's trying to get people to bring their own trailers.
And the other lots have been empty for over a year, and the ordinance says that you can't put anything there after a
Past
year.
a year.
Do think Rob is planning on, renting that trailer on the corner. He's been working on it.
Is it hooked to the sewer?
West of you?
Is it hooked to the sewer?
Oh, yeah, they all are.
For sure, because I don't think that one's ever looked
But
in.
no, that one's hooked to the
The
sewer.
one on River
The
might
one
not be.
behind it, it doesn't have power or anything, so it might have been that one.
The one that's
But
runs
that-
a
that
different
one-
direction.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that one's got a, meter pit also. But then building a new deck for it and repairing the skirting,
Hmm,
and then he's gonna trim up the trees.
See where you're.
That's been empty for years.
Not empty,
No, I mean, full of.
it's for years.
Yeah, it's pretty old. Use those trailers up to when they're out shopping and they call them off. Cause at one point,
Well, I did talk to him about tree trimming and cutting down that tree. He said the guy that he talked to was the same guy that cut down the tree at the school yard. I forget what his name is, but.
Didn't get my read.
Mhm.
I'm not sure. The citizens to go make a report to the prosecutor. Or whoever. Then the question is whether or not he's entitled to whistleblower protection. And I think the way you treat that is just, you just say. Legally, probably not, but we'll give it to him, just because we're not gonna take any adverse action against somebody. For something that they think is the right thing to do, but. That's how I would.
If Matt doesn't hurry up, this is gonna go really fast.
If push came to shove. The protections that they're providing. Protections to employees. And some of that is. If push came to shove. Not for that it wouldn't, but.
I really was gonna-
Kind of like, on the board. I get to put myself on here.
I don't,
It's awful. Oh, it's just a mess.
the one thing I have to say. That is, I think that everything that he's saying or reporting, he genuine. But.
I thought he told me.
It's literally.
They couldn't have it till there's not, then.
He wants-
That's the.
He said he paid for a few months, and they're not gonna come out of this.
No.
That was two hundred $50.
What is the?
They don't support me because we're having.
There's money available, or not really. Is there? money?
We have to have
And it's
special
not really on.
personal terms.
And it's nothing on. Issue between.
We don't.
It's like it's-
No, because of SC1, they're afraid. To go into debt or jail.
It has.
They've already got Santa Claus again.
But how much of it has money, so why is he? Or is there, because. That's okay. That's fine. That's fine, I'm
He's like, I only hear you.
he's coming, right? He's.
No, he's at work.
Oh,
We're not talking. They're doing the bills. Minutes. We're gonna talk.
and I'm happy to talk to him about this. I don't, there's no secret, there's no, and it's.
When did we do this with the purchase of bricks?
Huh?
Is that the fire department or is that us?
What is it?
They were selling them at Canal Bed.
Say it again.
The old school community bricks?
Yeah, did you not see my post on all the Facebook pages?
You put your
I
name
just seen
on.
one, I just seen the one yesterday.
You can purchase a brick
Yeah, it says here, motion approved to purchase 2 bricks for fallen members.
at the fire department. They're gonna purchase 2.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I seen that. I didn't know we were doing that at Cambridge. I didn't see it until after the fact. For some reason, I don't get
Well,
them.
we're gonna have them in here.
I didn't know they had the
They'll be
bricks
in here.
left.
Oh, there's a lot of bunch.
I just brought him in.
Oh,
I didn't,
I got 2. Oh.
We don't let Ernest T buy any bricks.
Okay.
Well, let's go.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Well, I'm glad to see what people we have here. We have enough for a meeting, I guess. So, we'll call this meeting to order, and to begin with, we'll take a quick review of the claims that we just finished. And then we'll wait for approval.
Yeah.
are you make a motion?
Well, does anybody have any questions about the claims before we? Okay, do I hear a motion that we approve the claims?
I'll make a motion to approve the claims.
I'll second.
All in favor? Aye. Aye. All opposed? Motion carried. All right, now we'll look at the minutes from last month's meeting. We'll take a few minutes to go over those.
Matt?
So do we have to? We don't have to approve the executive meeting, right? We just approve
No, no,
the
basically.
Okay. That's my difference.
Yeah. Or opposite.
So I'll make a motion to approve the minutes with that change.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? That motion's carried. That brings us right to the speakers. And Quentin, you're first. You got 5 minutes.
Okay, well, as everybody knows, in the room, we had that big water leak, my first, boil advisory. Yeah, went pretty well. I did have to retest one of the tests, so it took me a few extra days to lift the advisory, but everything is still going strong out there. The only thing I really had for you guys, now is, we have been working on the phosphate and the fluoride, pumps, getting those honed in. We did have to swap out, a phosphate pump. I'm borrowing one right now. So I will need to buy one. The cheapest one I did find, that Doug recommended is right under $600, but it is something I do need. So it's something I'm gonna have to order within the next week. That I can get from Core Main, Blue Book, somewhere like that, so. The other one is, I guess there's 2 things, is I wanted to, see if we could bring up the fluoride. And whether we should get rid of it from our system again. I'm gonna have to do some maintenance to the fluoride system also. The pumps need rebuilt, if not replaced themselves, and those are $2,000 a piece. So my recommendation would be to have the discussion, see what everybody thinks. There's already 3 other towns around us, I think, Doug said, that have gotten rid of it. There's just a couple of them, and we're one of them that are a holdout, so.
How many pumps does the fluoride have?
I have a main and a backup for fluoride. I'm on the backup. The main needs rebuild. It won't pump anything at all. The backup needs rebuilt. It's leaking water. And he said those things are old. It's probably just best to get a couple new ones
Or get rid of it.
Or get rid of it.
or get rid of it.
Get rid of it, we don't have to buy another 2 pumps and we don't have to buy the fluorides.
Yeah.
It's already,
I know that's a big discussion.
yeah, but there's enough in our water right now and the food that we eat that we don't need it. We don't need to add.
Well, the 2 big points on that is 1, not enough people drink the water anymore. 2, everybody, gets their intake of fluoride, 1, a natural way, which we do have natural fluoride in the system. It's low, it's like a third of what I keep it. So it drops significantly, but it's still enough to where if people were still drinking the water, they would get a little bit of it. But the main source is coming from the toothpaste and other, I'm not sure exactly everything that has it in it, but there's other products as well.
Like I said, some of our food have it,
Some of them, yeah.
but we get it, we intake enough to where we get our supply somehow.
So it's not so much of a recommendation, but it is kind of a recommendation. Me and Doug, we would say probably get rid of it. It's something that we don't need and it's just gonna cost us extra money.
I agree. Dwight, how do you feel about
Yeah, I mean, it's been a fight for years to get rid of it. I think we need to get rid of it.
it?
So the thing about that is, what I understand is we need to have a town, the workshop. Doug will explain it on camera to you guys. And then you have to give the public enough time to say something about it. Object.
So we have to publicize it, like,
I think so.
Yeah,
like on the door or like on our water
It'll be a
bill?
reach out, I'll just do it the easiest way, reach all our Facebook pages and I'll post it. That we're gonna have a workshop to discuss the removal of the fluoride.
And then the formal vote at that meeting.
In the next meeting?
So you mean next month on our workshop? We'll
Yeah, we'll
talk
do a
about.
workshop next month and the month after that we can vote on.
Okay,
So workshop next month is the discussion and then
fluoride.
it's October, so then November voted out. I mean, vote for it.
Voted out.
So we'll do bills and discuss that prior to the meeting
In October.
in October. Okay.
It gives somebody a chance if they want to speak out, they can come during the workshop, speak out. Or sign up and then speak out during the meeting.
All right, Officer Matt, you got the floor.
So, don't have a whole lot to report. I know, have a big thing in Tahoe. It's still getting worked on. Last Tom went over there, it was still sitting outside and he got grumpy with the guy because he's like, is it in the garage now? Okay, good. So that it should be in process and he says it'll take him a week once he starts on it. I think we're probably looking more than 2 weeks, just because of how things have kind of been tracking with our mechanic. So hopefully in the next week or 2, we'll have that car back up and running and everything will be good with it. You can kind of see our stats. Calls are up a little bit from last month, if I remember right. Same thing with traffic stops. Arrests are up, and a lot of that is contributing to the fact that our traffic stops are up. But the other big thing is our flock cameras. I know that at least 2 of our arrests came off of those flock cameras. One was mine that ended up going from a suspended driver to a OWI or driving while intoxicated. Thank goodness that Thomas had the DRE school because she was allegedly high on marijuana. Because everybody's innocent until proven guilty. But, so we were able to bring her back here and perform a DRE and do everything that we needed to here. So that was a great benefit. I think the other arrest was, or at least the arrest off our block cameras was the HCB driving off block. Habitual traffic offense, sorry. So that's kind of it for us. We don't have a whole lot. I know, Tom said that, he had gotten with, Chris about figuring out whether we could just do the door knock and leave it at the door. I don't know if you got back to him or if we figured anything out there for ordinances.
When he and I discussed it, my feeling was that was fine, you could do that, it would count as appropriate notification. I would take a photo of it, save that in your record, it would come on.
So I know Tom wrote some ordinances, I put some ordinances over there. So that's probably the way we're gonna probably saying probably a lot, I'm sorry. But that's the way we're gonna do it. Is we're gonna hand deliver them from now on. One, saves on postage, and two, it's at this point,
And
like,
dollars,
it's
Right.
normally the same people over and over again as it is. So we're gonna be good at finding these people. We know where they are most of the time.
Do you have an affidavit of service?
I don't have one, but
Let me
I'm sure we
provide
can
you with
definitely
that.
get.
It's more something that would typically be done by the sheriffs, but it would be, basically, it's just an affidavit that you would fill out that says, on this date, I served this person with this notice.
Yeah, we can definitely get something like that going. That saves us a little bit. And anytime we serve those kind of things, it's gonna be on body cam. So you'll have us get out. Normally we click it before we get out of the car, and it jumps back like 15 seconds.
Yeah.
And then you see us walking up. You'll see the address. They'll have all that. So ultimately, if they say, "Well, I never got it," well, we left it at your door, and we tried to knock, and we showed that your car was there, and you just didn't want to answer the door, or whatever it may be. And the only other thing is the down here, where I think Bones.
yeah.
What's his name? Yeah. His place, the tow company guys came over. Talked to us, kind of did a meet and greet. They seem like decent folks. We didn't obviously run background checks or anything because we can't. But they offered to tow our vehicles for us if we needed it. So there's that. As for our ordinances on that, there's unfortunately not really a whole lot. There is for junkyards, but as long as they are towing these cars in and then eventually moving them out, not a whole lot we can do with them. As far as I know, there's not a permit process either for them to become a junkyard there, or a tow yard, excuse me. So that may be something that you all might want to look into if you want to do something permitting wise. At the very least, confirming that they're not, having cars sitting out there that are leaking. That would be my only concern with the whole thing is is that in our water table? Do
Yeah.
you know?
Yes,
It is.
the aquifer, I mean, it was a half mile, we moved it out to a mile.
So that would be my only concern with it. But that's not really my realm. You know what I mean? That's
Right.
him and you guys.
Plus, if we have to put a new well or if we wanna put a new well somewhere, it might be on this side of town also. So it'd be even closer.
That may be something to ask more questions about. I don't know a whole lot about that side of it, so.
Well, I drove by there today and it looks hideous. For some
We
fence
did-
panels that were supposedly just put back up, they're already down, you can see everything.
And how are we supposed to know if fluids are leaking out or not?
That's things with you after the meeting.
Cause I had looked at that. So. But that's all I have unless you guys have any questions for us or me.
On this, when it says violation warnings, so are those are the ones that if they don't pay, they go to,
First offense is a
Yeah,
warning.
that's normally.
Oh, okay.
Or That's normally like they've abated it and it's been months or or it's not the same violation, like it might be the same person, but let's say, this, they had trash in their yard instead of weeds, like that's, we give them a courtesy, I call it
Warning.
courtesy, it's a warning to say, hey, get this done or you're gonna get a violation. And then that's what kind of those are.
So the ones that don't pay that went to Hagerstown,
They don't know theirs.
I thought
They
they,
got small claims court.
or small claims, I mean, so they're still sitting there or?
They should. Come before us, and we decide us. Shouldn't it come before council?
No, we haven't went that far. That was in the discussion.
I haven't filed any, I have not filed any at this point because.
We were up in the air.
Right, so I've actually asked her to put this on the agenda for the next
Yeah.
month.
Okay.
I got a couple ideas about it,
Okay.
but if, rather than talk about it now, let's put it on the agenda and that way people, if they're interested, they'll have a chance to come and listen and comment.
There we go.
All right, and there's no one here to discuss the fire department issue?
No, but in the, somewhere back there, the market on that, you have like 2 pages or you have their, minutes from last night's meeting. And you have, what they've accomplished in 2025. It's pretty interesting if you ask me, because when this got sent to me, I just was like, wow, okay. And that's a lot to accomplish since December, really. That's when it started. I'm pretty proud of what they've done. It's a lot. Just about everything that was on the list that we sent to the last chief
Yeah.
is done.
It says they're completely compliant with all OSHA standards now, so. Well, does anybody have anything they want to talk about the fire department?
Everything their backs and they're watching.
Or they are working?
Uh-oh.
I'm pretty proud of them for the community, the stuff that they're gonna get ready to do for the schools. Pre-K and kindergarten, and Matt said he didn't know if it would be another age in that. For the fire safety, I thought that was pretty neat. And then they, would really like to see everybody at community night. And if you need a smoke detector, just let them know, they'll install them, or if you need batteries for them, I think he said last night, they'll have them. The care flight training on the 13th. I didn't get a time on that. Or what time, I don't remember the thing. And then. The Christmas party, Santa comes to town on December 6th this year because it's too busy with everybody's schedules. Now, you do it closer to Christmas. I received the 2 checks for the insurance yesterday and today.
How much were they?
Oh, I knew you were gonna have that. A little over 17,000. I know that Matt's gonna reach out for Maddie, the cadet who went through school at school. Air flight's at 7. He's gonna reach out to the insurance company to see if she can at least go to runs, not go into, because she's not old enough. Not go into the fire or whatever, but be on the scene so she can at least see what they're doing. It was a pretty good meeting last night. As you see, the membership is 17, including the 2 50-year members, and had 9 calls that answered last month.
So on here, it says construction starting September 22nd. That's apparatus or what kind of,
Where are you at?
on first page apparatus, under
That's
apparatus?
ours. I don't know why I don't know why it's there. It's not like present. I don't know why it's there, but our
it says
construction.
And it says engine and then tanker respond to fire.
During the construction, he wants the engine to go
So
first.
construction of the water.
Yeah,
This is a hydrants.
during our construction. He wants the engine and then the tanker to respond to the calls.
All right, that's pretty much for the fire department. So now we're gonna talk about some unfinished business. And we're gonna discuss those camera systems at the park that we decided against the
Did you?
big
did you
expensive
vote?
ones, didn't we? Well, I mean, when the guy left, we said we didn't want it.
I just need you guys to vote on whether you want them or not.
Any cameras at all, you mean?
No, any cameras from ASI. The gentleman that did the
Okay.
presentation.
Yeah.
The one that went under her arm and her legs.
7,000 and 10,000. I believe.
Yeah, I think if we continue to look for
Yeah.
different options.
I'm just saying that. A lot of money considering Flock can put one up for less than half of that.
Oh, yeah.
Something we put in there temporarily to see how it works.
I don't know, I can ask. But the other thing was there was a company that reached out to me that does the security system for Western Wayne schools. They were actually trying to see if we wanted security as the police department.
Not me.
Well, that's what I told them. So we've got it, we're good. But ultimately, like with having Ring and everything be integrated into this building, there was no point in that. However, I had mentioned to them that at the time we were considering putting some cameras out there. He said that I just needed to get you and him in contact to figure out what you wanted.
And then you can come and give us a presentation or whatever.
I assume so. I didn't get that far into it because I didn't know where everybody was at, like who handled it, to be honest. I didn't know if it was you guys or the park board or what.
Yeah.
So I told him that I would speak
It'd
with
be us,
Amy and
wouldn't it?
figure out who needed to get what, and we would go from there. So that is something we can kind of look into too.
We can give it Cambridge, because since their new stuff got vandalized, they put in some cameras.
Do that. The other thing, I know Centerville has cameras throughout their town, just randomly placed, I think, honestly. But that might be something we can ask them what camera system they use too. So
They don't use ASI?
don't, well, to be honest.
Didn't we ask him,
I thought they.
didn't you say whether he was doing Cambridge or not?
I don't remember.
Because it came up, I'm not sure what he said.
I know they did Newcastle.
Yeah,
Yeah, he told us about Newcastle. I don't remember him saying anything about Cambridge or Centerville though.
because it came up because we were talking about the report being new.
Maybe he was gonna
Different
go.
options that we have, at least we can look at it to see,
They gotta be cheaper.
to give us an idea of what options we may have.
So do you wanna table this until we look at other options?
Mhm. All right, any other council updates that we need to talk about this time?
Then it says here we need to set up a special meeting. You wanna do that? Or
We need to set up a meeting in time, in my opinion, to get these ordinances done. And to just look at all the stuff that we haven't finished this year.
and we can do all that and then.
So, the three of you, can we please set a date? Preferably next month.
My
Our
next
meeting
card's
will-
open. My card's open.
Our meeting will be on the 7th. So I would, if we could do it before then, that way we can,
Are you sure it's on the 7th?
I swear. Promise I'll be here on time.
No, I mean, October?
Mhm.
It's October 14th.
No, yeah, 14th. No, I'm not sure. I don't have it in this
So
calendar.
you want the other meeting before October? 14th?
Yeah, so if we could do it the week of the 7th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, that would be wonderful. Anything that we've tabled, hopefully I can get some more information through Matt with the and just work on everything.
Mhm.
You're the only one to make the call, cause me and Dwight are available.
How many do we have open?
Ordinances,
Yeah,
Like 3 or
like
4.
3, I think,
3.
yeah, 4 actually, because we need to redo the chicken,
Chicken heart.
so 4.
So we're going from crispy to barbecue.
Baked or, you know,
Chicken bake.
So yeah, I mean, I don't,
I would prefer to do it at the beginning of the week.
we can do the 7th, since we like to have something on the 7th, we'll just do the 7th.
Do we want this to be an executive meeting?
I think so,
That way we can talk to each other.
Yeah.
And do we wanna do it, start it at 5:30?
yeah, or if we wanna do it at 5, I can try to leave it on.
Would you like to leave early on that Tuesday? Sure, we'll do it
Yeah.
at 5.
5 sounds good to me.
All right, 5 o'clock.
On the 7th.
Yeah. I'll send out a reminder because of the ones that aren't here. Counts.
So we're moving the whole thing or just a special meeting?
We're just gonna have an executive meeting, get the stuff that we haven't finished.
Figure out what you.
But we need to approve. Do we need to go back to that water? Do we need to approve that for that phosphate?
That's 600.
Oh, that's 600. I was thinking it was over 2,000. Yeah, 600.
All you gotta do is just tell him, yeah, I'm heading over to the pump.
But if we're gonna do away with the phosphate,
Fluoride.
oh, the fluoride.
Fluoride, phosphate being in,
Phosphate.
he's borrowing a pump.
And fluoride's the $2,000 pound.
Yeah, we gotta have the phosphate.
So if you're gonna vote on that pump, go right ahead.
Well, we won't, I was thinking it was $2,000, but it's,
Does he have the approval to go ahead and order it?
yeah, we need it.
Okay.
I make a motion.
I make a motion.
I make a
Do
motion.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion approved.
We don't want something to happen to the borrower.
Better to be early than late.
2 of them.
Fluoride,
Huh?
phosphate.
Better to be early than late.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That brings us to the clerk's report.
Okay, we had a wonderful lunch with Congressman Jefferson Shreve, learned a lot of it about his personality. He's actually a really nice guy. He's really a lot like me, so he's great. It was, I learned a lot. I'm glad that Cedric and Dwight were able to go with me. There were some things that were questioned, Cedric and I got to speak to one of the commissioners afterwards. Very nice guy. He's actually we're supposed to reach out to each other to set up a time for him to come over and talk about SB1 and just get to know him. He's new. He's a really nice guy. Then,
So B, we've already discussed. With the insurance.
Mhm.
then my part here, oh yeah. My part here is I would like to recant my suggestion of lowering the number of council members. After talking to several other entities. Cutting it down to 3 if somebody's absent, there's no meeting. So I'm gonna keep it at 5. That okay?
Yeah. What were our options for saving money? That was why we were
Yeah.
cutting back.
I have a workshop with 2 different people. As soon as I wanted to get through this meeting and everything, and then I'll let you know.
Okay.
And then, upcoming events I just wanted to remind everybody about is September 12th through the 14th is Milton's yard sale. October 25th is the open house from 2 to 6 at the fire department and with a movie night following. They got their license to play the movies. And then the 2026 Milton Water Project update was Lycans anticipates starting directional drilling on September 22nd. And I can't wait. The town will be a mess, just bear with us.
Does that keep getting pushed back?
It got pushed back because they had like 3 other projects that they wanted to complete so they could focus on us. Because we're the biggest.
I think it was supposed to start like end of
August.
August and then beginning of
August.
September.
It
Now
was big, yeah, it is, yeah. They gave us affirmative date that they will be here on the 22nd,
What months can they work into on that?
forever.
They can do it.
They're
in
boring,
November.
so it's
Yeah.
forever. The only thing that concerns me is from the main to the house in the winter. That makes sense? Does that make sense? Cause aren't we not supposed to open pits at a certain temperature?
You have to have them open for so long before the cold will set into it. But that water's still compressed in those, under pressure in those pipes. So it's gonna take a little longer to just open them up and replace the lines.
Well, when they did my house, it took about an hour.
That plus there's no water going through it until they're done, then they open it up, so I don't. 100%, I'd have to ask Doug, but I wouldn't say that she didn't.
Yeah, for me.
Anybody have anything they'd like to say before we,
That's right.
Oh, sorry.
if not, do I have a motion that we adjourn?
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
All-
Now we're on motion. I'll check. the line.
Unmotionable.
Uh,
That one.